The Archivist's Records. Entry 3. The Nyxari. Greetings, Nyxari. There are few subjects upon Atharis that inspire more disagreement than the Nyxari. Ask a farmer what a Nyxari is, and you may receive one answer. Ask a merchant, and you may receive another. Ask a scholar, a soldier, a ruler, or a wanderer, and each may offer a different interpretation entirely. This is unusual. For most things in our world, there exists some measure of consensus. A mountain may be measured. A river may be mapped. A city may be visited. Yet the Nyxari remain remarkably difficult to define. Not because they are unknown, but because they are known differently by different people. No one disputes that Nyxari exist. Their presence has been documented throughout recorded history. They have appeared in every age, in every region, among every people. The records are extensive, the conclusions are not. Part of the difficulty lies in the fact that the Nyxari are not a people in the traditional sense. They possess no homeland, no shared kingdom, no common banner. A Nyxari may be human, elf, dwarf, halfling, gnome, fairy, dragonborn, tiefling, or any of the many peoples who call Atharis home. They speak different languages, follow different customs, live different lives. Yet, despite these differences, they are all recognized by the same name. Why? That question has occupied generations of scholars. The oldest surviving records suggest that Nyxari appearances are connected to rift phenomena. Beyond that, certainty becomes difficult. The records describe events, observations, patterns. They do not explain them. A rift appears. An individual emerges. Time passes. The pattern repeats again and again and again. The phenomenon has been observed for so long that many accept it as a simple fact of life, like the changing seasons or the movement of the stars. Yet acceptance does not create understanding. Among the people of Atharis, opinions vary greatly. In some communities, the arrival of a Nyxari is considered a blessing, a sign of opportunity, a sign that something important may soon occur. Elsewhere, such arrivals are viewed with caution, not out of hostility, but uncertainty. The unknown has always made people uneasy, particularly when it arrives uninvited. There are settlements where Nyxari are welcomed immediately, others where trust must be earned. There are stories portraying them as heroes, stories portraying them as troublemakers, stories portraying them as little more than travelers caught within forces beyond their control. The archivist would caution against accepting any one account too readily. People often see what they expect to see, and expectations have a remarkable way of shaping stories. The Ithari have studied the phenomenon for generations, perhaps longer. Yet even among the watchers, agreement remains elusive. Some scholars focus upon the rifts themselves, others study the individuals who emerge from them. Others question whether the two are connected at all. Research continues. Theories accumulate. Answers remain scarce. What makes the Nyxari particularly fascinating is not what is known. It is what remains unknown. Why does the phenomenon occur? Why does it continue? Why do some appear while others do not? No record provides a definitive answer. And yet the phenomenon persists, quietly, consistently, across the centuries. Perhaps that is why the Nyxari have become so deeply woven into the history of Atharis, not because they are understood, but because they are not. Where mysteries gather, one often finds Nyxari. Where discoveries are made, one often finds Nyxari. Where great journeys begin, one often finds Nyxari. Whether this is coincidence, consequence, or something else entirely remains a matter of debate. As with many things in our world, certainty proves elusive. Perhaps one day a forgotten record will be uncovered. Perhaps one day a pattern overlooked by generations will finally be recognized. Or perhaps the Nyxari will remain what they have always been, a question disguised as an answer. For now, only a few facts can be stated with confidence. The Nyxari exist. They continue to appear. And despite centuries of observation, they remain among the most enduring mysteries of Atharis. Who are the Nyxari? Why do they arrive? What role, if any, do they play in the story of our world? To date, no record provides a complete answer. And so the question remains, waiting, as questions often do,